the backpack task. Molly stared and stared at the amazing pink backpack. It had a delightful design of an elephant on the back. It has big gray ears that stuck out of the out on the side and a long trunk that hung from its face. Elephants were Molly's favorite animals in the whole wide world. Every Saturday afternoon, Molly and her parents went together to the shopping mall to watch a movie at a theater. After the movie, Molly would ask her parents for permission to drop by the toy store. Once inside, she would rush to the elephant backpack to stroke its plush, fuzzy ears and pose its long trunk. Each Saturday morning, Molly's mother paid her allowance for completing her chores, $5. Afterward, Molly would told Molly would total up the money she had saved in her elephant-shaped piggy bank. Did she have enough to buy the backpack yet? The elephant backpack cost $30. One week, Molly counted $15 in her backpack in the bank. One week, the next week, she counted $20 and the next $25. And then one beautiful Saturday, she counted again. She had $30. Molly sang with delight and danced around her room. I'm going to buy the backpack. That afternoon, her family went to watch another movie at the shopping mall. The movie was
Hilarious.
But Molly barely even noticed. Once the movie had ended, Molly marched straight to the toy store. Molly carefully took the elephant backpack from the rack. Her mom asked, How much does it cost, Molly? Molly said, The tax says $30 and that exactly how much money I have. But Molly, you also have to pay sales tax on top of that price, said Mom. The sales tax is 6 cents for every dollar something costs. That means you need $31.80 to purchase the backpack. What? That's not fair, cried Molly. What's a sales tax? Every time we buy something, we pay a little bit extra for the sales tax. That explained. But why I do? But that explains. But why do I have to pay a tax? Asked Molly. I'm just a kid. Taxes pay for things that help the people who live in a community, said Mom. Let's put the backpack on the way shelf, and I'll explain on the way home. So I walked outside the crowded parking lot. Parking lot and got into the car. Mom asked, "Do you remember how we got to the mall today?" "We drove here in this car," said Molly. "That's right," says Mom. And what is the car driving on? A road?" Molly asked. "Exactly," said Mom. "We use roads every day, but roads are very expensive to build." "How much money do you think a road costs?" Molly thought a moment. She looked at the road as it went by. $1,000, she guessed. "That's a lot of money," Mom agreed, "but roads cost even more than that. Roads cost millions of dollars to build." Molly gasped. Do you have millions of dollars?" Mom asked. "No way," Molly said. "Neither I do," laughed Mom. "Most people don't have enough money to build a road on their own. But if everyone pays a little extra money for the tax," said Dad, "we can build a road. We can build a new road together." So pay a tax when we buy things. So we pay a tax when we buy things? Molly asked. "Yes, that's one kind of tax, a sales tax. We also pay a tax because we own our house," said Dad. "That's called a property tax." "And I get paid a salary for doing my job," said Mom. "The government takes some taxes out of every paycheck I receive. That's called an income tax." "That's a lot of taxes." Molly said. "Do all those taxes build roads?" "Taxes pay for road and lots of other things. Look out the window. Taxes pay for that party and its swimming pool. Taxes pay for the library over there, Mom said, pointing. Taxes pay for the town to have all police officers and firefighters. And guess what? Taxes even pay for you to go to school. Really? Asked Molly. Yes, taxes pay for the school building and the books you use and your teacher's salary, said Dad. Of course, that doesn't mean that everyone wants to pay them. What do you mean? Asked Molly. People don't always agree on how much money we should pay in taxes, Mom said. They also have different ideas about how the money collected from taxes should be spent. At home, Molly changed into her pajamas and climbed into bed. She thought about the elephant backpack again. So, my backpack cost $30 plus tax? She asked. That's right, Dad said. The tax is $1.80. Do you have $30? And $31.80. Do you have $30? $31.80? No, said Molly. But next week I'll have $35. Will that be enough? Yes, I will, Mom said. Are you sad that the tax will make you wait for another week to get your backpack? A little bit, Molly nodded, but maybe my tax money will help build a park.